Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2007 Honda Accord. This one is a 2.4 liter value package model, but this one is equipped with the pretty rare factory 5-speed manual transmission. Outside you can see this one is finished off in a gold exterior. The VP does give you your black mirrors as well as your black door handles. You do have some more black trim around your windows. Fuel cap in typical Honda fashion is on the driver's side. You can see this one does have your factory splash guards down below. Single exhaust outlet, and since this is a facelifted model, you do have the LED tail lights. And coming up to this side, this one, despite being a VP, has had alloy wheels added to it, and they are Firestone tires. They are the Affinity Tourings. And they are P205 60 R16, so 16-inch alloy wheels, rear drum brakes on this one. Like I said, very nice that someone actually added alloy wheels to this, and they're the correct alloy wheels from a Accord of this generation. Up front, you can see your halogen headlights, chrome accented grille. Go ahead and get in this one. Does include your typical Honda keyless entry remote, lock, unlock, panic, and then press and hold. It will release the trunk. Go ahead and step inside. And this one does have the ivory cloth interior. And you can see just how clean this Accord is. These 7th gens are all getting to the point where they're just trashed. Go ahead and start it. Foot on the clutch. And just insert the key. Very nice, smooth, typical Honda startup. Go ahead and close the door. And once you're inside of this Accord, as you can see, this one does have just the standard but updated steering wheel from the facelift, which does give you this nice grippy material around the edges. See your cruise control right there on the wheel. Very nice and simple. Behind there, your headlight controls and then your wiper controls on that side. On the door, even in the value package, it's the same insanely nice and well-built interior as all other 7th gen Accords. So up top, it's all padded material. You have your chrome door handle. The VP does give you manual mirrors, but they're nice and simple to use. Same goes for the passenger side over there. But you do have all 4 power windows. Driver's side is auto down and auto up. Those are your power lock controls, rear window lockout, and all of that. Storage down below, you do have a bottle holder up front. Your hood release is down there. On the dash, once again, it's all rubberized material, typical Honda. It's very nice, soft material. In the center, you can see your gauges, your tachometer, speedometer. This one has just over 133,000 miles on it, which is absolutely nothing for one of these. I used to own one of these. I think I sold it with around 180,000 miles, and the guy who's driving it now has well over 200,000 on it, so this is barely broken in. Up top is your fuel gauge, and then your engine temperature there. In the center, 2 air vents right there. You have your hazards, and then your passenger airbag indicator. And the center is your typical audio system from this, your typical 7th gen Accord audio system, but this one being a VP, it did come from the factory with only 2 speakers. It's just how these were at the time, but this one has had the rear speakers added to it, so it actually has a pretty good stereo in it.
Really good at it, right?
Typical Honda, it's a very nice system. AM, FM, CD, auxiliary in, your CD player right there. And these are nice too because you can buy a kit for about 80 bucks online that plugs into the factory adapter where a tape deck would have been, and you can get auxiliary in, Bluetooth, all of that, and still keep the nice factory look. But all that, very simple to use. Below there, you have your single zone manual climate control, temperature, fan speed, AC, and then all of your different zones and everything else down below, defrost. Storage up here, storage inside of there. That will just pop up and out of the way. With more storage, then a power outlet right there. And as I mentioned, this one is equipped with the pretty rare 5-speed manual, which this gearbox, like I said, I used to own one of these, and it was the 5-speed manual as well. This gearbox is such a dream. It's typical Honda, very nice and responsive, just so much fun to drive. all the way over and back for reverse. 2 cup holders, your parking brake right there, and then your armrest in the center, which will adjust, and you have dual tier storage inside. Seats, very, very nice and comfortable. They're a high quality cloth, and you can see just how clean this one is, even for being a light interior. Manually dimming rear view mirror, and then you have your visors with your vanity mirrors built in, and these will slide to the side and extend. Handles. So we'll go ahead, step out, unlock all the doors, driver's side automatic window down, and pop the hood. Also right here, you can lock him. Also down here, you do have your lock for valet mode, but to release the trunk and fuel cap, push for the fuel cap, pull for the trunk. Fuel cap right here. And inside of the back seat, this is one of the nice parts about the 7th Gen Accord, is you get a insanely comfortable and very usable back seat. I'm 6'2", the front seat's where I would sit, and I have plenty of space. It's the same nice cloth back here as well, and in great shape. You have your rear seat headrests, as well as your child seat anchors up top. Handles on each side, and your coat hooks. Also, back seat pockets on both sides, even in the value package. And one thing I forgot to mention too is the back seat in these does fold down. You can release it from inside of the trunk, or just stick the key in right there and turn, and it will release it. Inside the trunk, everything follows through insanely clean, just like the rest of this car. It does include both of your carpeted rear floor mats right there. And down below all of that, you can see your spare tire, jack storage, or excuse me, your spare tire and your tools, and then your jack stores right there. So you do have different hooks, things like that. And like I said, this one came from the factory with just the standard 2-speaker system. This one has had some nice Pioneer speakers added to it. And right there is your release for the rear seat. You can see too, this is really an insanely clean Southern car, because usually these will start to rust around here, especially down here, and this one does not have a speck on it. Inside the rear seat, everything follows through on this side. You have your child locks built in right there. Up front, manual passenger seat in this one. Inside the glove box, this one does include all of your original owner's literature, everything of that nature inside of this wallet. This has been a very well documented and cared for car. And up front, your halogen headlights. And then under the hood on this Accord, this one is equipped with Honda's K24 2.4 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. Everything under here is running fantastic, in great shape. And this is such a smooth, reliable engine. Plenty of power and very fun to drive with that manual transmission. And like I said, I used to own one of these with this exact same engine setup, and the gas mileage that you get with the manual is just insane in these. I could make it in my Accord, I could make it from Richmond, Virginia to Philadelphia and then back on about half a tank of gas. Bring up the automatic driver's side window. Cut the vehicle off right here. Move the key. And cut the headlights off. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.